What is happening?
Time's up.
So you kick some serious butt in this movie. Do you think you're going to use any of those moves, in real life situations?
Could you imagine if I just walked up to somebody on the street and punched them and then pulled them back and punched them again? I'd be in jail. That's always a risk in playing these characters that are so far from who I am in real life that, I worry that there's this moment where I'm going to actually think I'm tougher than I am and do something wildly stupid and inappropriate.
So what was the best or worst part about being the only girl in the cast in this movie?
The worst part is that, I think that I put a lot of pressure on myself as being like the female voice in the movie. But I think that the good thing about it is that you've got like 9 brothers running around set that are all taking care of you, and we had a lot of fun. Every single one of the guys in this movie is a phenomenal person and phenomenal actor, and I loved every second of hanging out with them, especially in Montreal because it was so cold. So we spent a lot of time like bundled up inside, like drinking beers and stuff, and they're really good guys, and each one of them does such a beautiful job in the movie.
Now, you have this one scene that probably everyone remembers. They obviously remember you, kicking some serious butt, but they also probably remember that bathroom scene where you are naked. So what was your first reaction when you saw back the movie and you saw, your naked scene?
I went up to DT, the director, and I said, thank you so much, because it's actually very quick. And my breast looks like it's 22. So he happened to gravity is unkind to women, and there's the scene that the shot he chose to use was the camera push-in of my arm raised up, which makes it, lift back where it was when we were 25. So he did good by me. He did very, very good by me.
Yeah, well, you look great.
Thank you.
So do you have any funny stories about, working with Vin Diesel, because you guys have a completely different connection than the rest of the characters do with him?
No, Vin's great. Every scene we did together was so much fun, but the harness scene was really difficult at the very end because I had to come down with this massive amount of wind blowing on me, and then time it just right that I would straddle him very, very forcefully, and because they were pulling me back like 4 or 5 feet and then slamming into his groin, and so everything had to be timed just right so nobody got hurt, shall we say. So that was a fun scene to do, but it was also really weird. It was weird to jam your groin onto somebody else's and for it to look really good. I was just really proud of that moment in that scene, and because it's kind of a defining moment for Doll. It was great.
Who is one of your favorite supervillains of all time?
Oh my gosh, I love Joker. I love Joker so much. And I think that's probably it. There's so many great villains out there. I think that Jessica Chastain's character from The Help is a phenomenal villain. So I think that not Jessica Chastain's, I'm so sorry, Bryce Dallas Howard, excuse me. I'm just getting the roles screwed up there. But, I love supervillains that are in reality, like real people that are just a little, messed up and just a little worse than you would imagine them to be. So I love real life situations like that. I thought Bryce was great in that movie.